So was there all drone, or were you like on a one wheel filming
It
as well?
was, you know what, it was part, we had the wheel, I had two wheelers. One guy with a camera that had a rig that would wheel forward, so in the opener shots, like...
So he was on one wheel with a camera?
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah. And then to get like the shots for the reverse, where you see the girl and the guy and the wheeler stalking, we had a bicycle rig. So the bicycle that the actor used was my bike, because I love the canal. I've just been, since I moved to Ottawa last year, that canal has been like a godsend. So it's just like such
it was a love song to that area.
Yeah, seeing those Roman pillars, I'm like, I have to do like some Enter the Dragon fight sequence here or something.
No, that was good. That was good. I won't keep you long because I got to go pee. So the thing is, you were filming in a park with like a lot of like people around.
Yeah.
Were you getting attention? Did people say, "Hey, what's going on here?"
When Steve, our actor, he flipped into the kids park. And that was when, there was a lot of attention with the kids. There was a moment where we're filming. I was actually shooting. I was the guy with I had a shoulder mount and I was getting the action, and some kids were watching us, and some young boy was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was just in the heat of the moment. I'm just like, "We're making a movie, kid," and just like, and we're joking like maybe he's gonna be like a future filmmaker down the line. Who knows?
Shut up, kid. Go home.
Yeah,
I used to film a lot of stuff in the market just for fun, because I like just to get a crowd and people get engaged, and you can get away with a lot of stuff as long as there's a camera rolling. It's like you've been acting stupid in front of everyone. You're like, what is going? Oh, there's a camera. It's fine. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was sweating a lot. I want to talk about this. Like, there was a lot of sweat.
Yeah. Well, Steve, our actor, he's here.
Oh, I'm sorry,
and,
Steve.
And I, to be honest, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea. Like, he was in this black suit, and he was just wet all the time. He was matching for the stunt actor. We had a stunt wheeler, a professional in the community.
Stunt wheeler. Oh, wow.
A stunt wheeler.
I've never tried one of those.
He was. I never did it. These guys, the actors, Nick, Hunter, and Steve, they had to figure it out on the day. We shot the girl on the bench. That was Monica on the bench, and then those guys trained in the backyard, in the park, and then it was like, okay, guys, showtime. Like, I need you to do this, and they did.
Yeah, it seemed like the other actor was very insecure, like precariously balanced on.
As he should be, right? Because he just jacked
the wheel. He forced them to like get on a wheel.
Yeah.
I need to pour all this. Go! That's my wheel!
And I come from BC, I just moved here last year, so I'd always be cycling at Stanley Park, and I see these Uni-Wheeler guys, and I'm like, where do they go?
I know.
What do they do? Like, what part of Click, like, what's their game?
I know.
And so I was like, at nighttime, I talked to the producers, I'm like, I gotta make this movie. They're like, where are you gonna find a Uni-Wheel guy? I'm like, I'm just gonna find him somewhere. And they're talking Reddit, and I cycled that night on the canal, and I saw him, this tall Polish guy, and we talked, and he's like, I'm a filmmaker, I want to use a wheel in the movie, a chase sequence, and he's like, let's do it. And then he was connected to the community, so he was like the guy.
That's cool, because how do you approach someone and say, hey, you want to be in a movie? It's
yeah, exactly.
Give me back my fiance's dog! Jamais! Espèce de barbare!
It's tricky. I'll tell you a little story real fast. I won't bore you because I still got to go pee. So I was filming a scene one time, and it was on Westboro Beach, and I had some people in the background, but they were kind of blurred out. There was an older man making out with a younger woman, and turned out that after I posted it on YouTube, his wife saw it. So he was a piece of shit. He was flaunting his affair in front of everyone. He deserves to get caught, but I'm just like, it's a shame that that happened in the first place. And not, it's a shame that the affair happened, but that he got caught. But I'm just like, it's so tragic on many levels. Why does that happen? And then he actually messaged me, and he asked me to take it down and told him to go fuck himself. Yeah. There's a Rubik's Cube. You're not solving it, and you wait for your death.
So basically, I may have forgotten a couple scenes, but that's okay. It was a Saturday, so it's, you know, a bit of a last minute thing. But basically, she's trapped in this room, and she gets the message, there's one more step left in order to be free, and it's solving the Rubik's Cube. And I don't know if you've ever tried solving a Rubik's Cube. It's not super simple. So it's basically she kept trying and died before she was able to solve it.
So what is the subtext there? Is it things that are difficult we don't try in life and we end up dying without really fulfilling our full potential?
Sure. That sounds good. I just wanted a repeating, like, a time loop thing, so that's what I did.
It's really good. I love it. Because a lot of your films, you play with time and theories and ideas and concepts, and it's really cool.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Congratulations, Cube. One more step.
This was in your house apartment?
Yeah, in my house.
So you had to clean the whole area, you had to vacate everything?
Yeah, so basically I have 3 bedrooms in my house, and so that one I took all the stuff out and split it into the other 2 bedrooms, and I have yet to put it back, so it's cluttered a little bit, but yeah.
So you filmed this yourself, so it was on a tripod?
Yeah. A clock is right twice a day, so it's either midnight or noon. I went with the noon part, but I like the dream sequence too. I'm like, I like that. It's completely different.
There's the thing, you write a film and you present it, and at one point it becomes the audience interpretation.
Yes.
It belongs to all of us, and that's the beauty of filmmaking.
I love seeing what people think from it, because whatever I do or whatever anyone does, people understand different things from it, and I'm like, I wish I would have thought of that, but that's not that deep.
There's a scene where you're filming your phone, but you're using your phone to film your film.
No, I'm using a camera.
Oh, which camera?
camera?
Oh, very nice.
Rebel SLR.
Oh, they're so big. Canon.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Canon.
nice. Very nice. You were yawning a lot.
Yeah.
So you recycle the same yawn.
So there is something with this movie. So I got some feedback from the last movie I screened here.
Last
that
month.
last month, that the audio was crap. So I tried to. No, not here. But
Oh, shut up, guys.
But
Such assholes.
I tried to, which was a good feedback
Yeah,
actually.
I get it. Absolutely.
So I tried to fix that here by not getting proper equipment, but doing it in post. So actually, basically every sound, there are a few exceptions, but all of the things here is like downloaded from somewhere, so
added
it's
from
not
somewhere.
my yawn.
It's not. It's someone else's yawn.
Yeah,
I feel
it's someone
cheated.
else's.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I can't.
yeah.
But it was the same yawn over and over.
Yeah, I tried to use the same thing to add the repeat.
It was pretty good. Here's a question. When you were editing it and watching it, you were seeing yourself yawn. Did that make you yawn?
Well, that's a good question. I guess it did. I don't remember.
I do, because when I edit my own work, as you can see, I make stupid faces. As I'm editing it, I'm actually making the stupid face on the go. It's a thing. Yeah, it's me. Yeah. Did you ever have that dream when you dream you gotta pee?
Is it like that? No, it's the opposite. Like a dream
You
that.
dream you gotta pee.
Yeah, I gotta pee,
and then you wake up and like, oh shit, I gotta pee. Right? That's why I wear a diaper when I go to bed.
Yeah, actually you dream that you went to the washroom and
Yeah.
you start peeing.
And
but
you start
dreaming.
dreaming, but you're dreaming,
Which is,
but it
bad.
enters your dream constantly because you gotta, yeah. So this was kind of like you were anxious to wake up,
Yeah.
and you
This is
dreamt that
actually-
you woke up. It's a true story.
Yeah, this is true. This is actually a documentary. Happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh
It
no!
happens to a lot of people.
You dream of having waken up, and then you
Yeah.
do about your life and realize you're still asleep.
It was really good. No, absolutely. I mean, it's the anticipation of waking up at a certain time. It's anxiety, and it gets you in your dreams, and you like, especially when you set alarms. Oh my God, that's the worst. Yawning is contagious. Look at this, guys. This is acting.
No.
No.
Stop it!
No.
No! That's it!
And scene. That's good acting.
I forgot what it was.
Any other questions?
Maybe you're sleeping.
Oh crap, no.
This is a dream right now. Just
Worst dream ever, man.
Yeah, and you're naked right now as well. A lot of it was dubbed. The sound.
All of it.
All of it was dubbed.
All of it
So it
was-
was recorded after the fact.
The audio was re-recorded after the fact because it was not up to my standard. So I actually called her back in. We re-recorded her lines, and then we re-recorded my lines.
Do you need anything? Water or anything?
No, let's just get this show rolling.
And that is so hard to do. Like, what was your experience with that? It's challenging.
Well, see, the way I do it is I listen to the way I said it originally.
Yeah.
Like, let's say when I said, I don't know, well, hello, you know, and I go, dun, 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 dun. Okay, try to match that rhythm, and then I just say it the exact same way.
He asked me back for some dubbing, and I failed, and he just used the original. Because I don't know, it was really hard. It was like, in the actual footage, I was like, hello. And in the dubbing, I was like, hello. What the fuck, let's just be normal. Hello. Just be casual. Hello. Oh my God, it's very hard. It's a totally different type of acting.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I have no rights.
I noticed you superimpose the video on the TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did, yes.
What-
They were watching static,
They were watching static, so the TV was on at the
It
time
was on?
to create the light of the TV.
so that I would have an outline to place the video in.
Oh, amazing.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, I was going to suggest that. Make sure the TV is on if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Just get the light, the reflections, and things like that.
From January of 2020 to July of 2022, the Colorado Ripper amassed a confirmed tally of 33 victims over that 2.5-year period.
Was this a social commentary on the exploitative nature of reality TV and true crime?
More true crime, yes. Yes, more of true crime. I wanted to show the contrast between the crime documentary obsessed fan and the person whose lives are actually affected by the individual that they're watching.
And we're not talking about this outside. Like, we
Yeah.
talked about, like, reality TV and the Kardashians and stuff. Like, we're creating these people as much as we hate them.
Yes, we are
responsible for
encouraging
this.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it was your head superimposed on someone else's body. Whose body is it?
My body. It was my body.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
So you superimposed your face on your own body?
So I had someone hold a flashlight to my face so I would have different lighting on that scene.
Oh.
And he was not staying still, so the light was going. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to take a still shot of one of the shots, place it on top, and try to move it with my body in editing.
That's.
But I find that it also
insane.
gave it a kind of a surreal look. The fact that it wasn't, you know, matching.
But this is your second film where you have to be emotional. Do you find like there's a sort of, you do a scene so many times that you get emotional fatigue where you just can't deliver that emotion anymore because you're on take 8? Do you find that?
Yeah.
The emotional scene of her running out of the studio was actually just once.
Just once. You nailed it first try.
Yeah.
We did it like.
Well, I mean, we had several takes, but it was just there wasn't any reshoots for it.
Yeah. Yeah, but the retakes, we didn't do as many retakes to the point where I would get emotionally fatigued,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I did not experience that.
Like there's a sweet spot there. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 or
Yeah,
20.
exactly. But I can imagine how you can get emotionally fatigued from just like trying to cry, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, it's like take 47, it's not good enough, and the director's not communicating why it's not good, and there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
that
yeah.
you should change.
Yeah.
Like, just do it again. And I'm like, what?
What do you draw from to get there? Because I thought that was effective, you know, in the nature of the movie.
Thank you so much, by the way, thank you. So how I get there is really I put myself in these scenarios. So my sister, I imagine actually my sister, she just got killed by a guy I just interviewed. Like, how would I be reacting because of that, because of what just happened? So I get the most truthful reaction. So that's how I learned from my acting class.
What if you don't like your sister?
I choose the other one.
Oh, yeah. Or my cat or something, you know, like, wow.
Or for example, my best friend. For example, if I would have like another experience where I would have to think of my best friend, but I don't have a best friend. Let's say in that moment, I'll think about my sister.
So you channel like scenarios that is
Yes.
relatable to you. Like, what if my girlfriend was taken away by a drunk driver, and then I would be upset at that scenario. So you put yourself in that emotional
Yes,
state.
really go in that box
Yeah.
and you know, make like thoughts. Like imagine your
Yeah.
sister being killed. Like, oh my God, how would you?
Yeah,
be
everyone has
reacting to
different
that?
processes. A lot of people
Mhm.
sometimes they ahead of time to listen to music that moves them emotionally.
Yeah.
They, like me, I just put Vicks Vapor Rub on my eyes because I can't. You know.
Yeah, some people, a lot of people use like onions or stuff like that. I mean, I did wet my eyes.
Yeah, with
I did wet my eyes before. I would like go in the washroom, wet my eyes, and then come back. Okay, let's go. And then
So,
I'll-
but what you're going through here emotionally is like something that is semi-real for you. There's some real emotions.
some real emotions because I'm imagining that it's happening for real.
That's amazing. When we
Yeah.
look back at that, we're like, this she's really feeling what she's projecting here.
Definitely, because I want to give the most authentic reaction possible for
Wow.
everything I work on.
I kind of feel bad watching it now. It's just like, wow, she's really hurting right now.
I was just mesmerized. I couldn't, like, I was watching and I was like, when do I cut? I don't want to cut this. This is all. This is great. This is all good. I don't want to end this.
I'm leaving August 3rd, so in 3
that's
days.
so soon.
Yeah, and she's leaving September.
So this is your last time here.
I might come back, like if I come back for.
Thanks for the warning. Yeah.
What?
No, but please, if you come back, always
Yes.
look up Kino and make a film and come out.
Okay, thank you.
This is your home now. You can never leave. This was edited in camera.
Yeah, it was all one roll of 16mm film, and I rewound the film and then reshot.
Superimposed, which means two images over each other. Yeah.
I started when I was really young, probably around 5 or 6 as a kid. My dad used to record a lot of home videos of us.
You've been doing a lot of like celluloid. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Well, when I started, that's what I was shooting, so I really like it. I think it's cool, like grainy, the aesthetic. I don't know, there's something about it.
It's hard to duplicate digitally, right? Like
Yes.
when you try, you get the footage and you bring it in like.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't want to get into this like film versus digital thing. You know what? It's about taking whatever is inside you and putting it out on the screen. And whether you do it digitally, use your phone, whatever, you know, like just express yourself.
Like say you're gonna do the right side is her face, but then you keep the left side like in a dark space or a blank space.
Yeah, so like if you'd have her like in a window with like darkness on one side, then you just kind of make a mental note and then re-expose.
Re-expose on the other side as well, and that's how they come together like that. I noticed there was a couple light bleeds.
Well, these things happen.
No. It looks really good.
Oh, okay,
the light
yeah,
bleeds,
thank you.
There weren't intentional light bleeds. So you used at the beginning and the end. So the light bleeds is when all of a sudden in the image there's some like flashes and flares of light coming in and out of the image. And you bookended with those.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, thank you. That's great. I didn't know.
Light bleeds is a technique, and I've done that digitally. You just detach your lens and you kind of open it up just a bit to get light in.
We started with the visuals and built the narration around that. But we had kind of an idea of what we were doing, a general idea. So I improvised on the spot, but I did plan to the point where I kept part of the screen in darkness and just made a mental note of what was dark, so when I rewound the film, I can expose on the part that was dark.
Okay.
So half and half. So there's three titles at the end. There's a title of the film and the actress's name. So those were all shot in camera. And there was one credit at the end with like, thank you to blah, blah, blah. That was added digitally. But that was the only edit. Everything else was just like right out of the camera.
Wow.
And what's kind of interesting about this is I also developed the film myself. So I took a workshop at IFCO and there was a guy showing me how. So we went into the dark room and developed it ourselves.
Holy crap, man.
But I would never do that again. There's like so many steps. I was like, forget it.
It looked amazing.
Walking up in the forest or something at the end. So what happened, this is cutting room floor material for the series you're doing with Belle.
Out of the people I've been breathing inside each moment I'm in, then walk into a new horizon.
What's your series about?
My series is about mental health. It's called, titled Comment ça va? It's in French. And really the concept of the series is really to bring you into the daily life of what it's like to step into the shoes of somebody who struggles with mental health issues. I would never ask anybody to tell their story if I wasn't willing to tell mine. And so Belle gave me a grant to make this series.
Just sleeping in a soft bed, tamping my halo.
I'm trying to get like in the head of someone, and we could be abstract about it. Like we're trying to visually interpret what it's like to go through a panic attack.
Yes.
And so there's a freedom, a creativity freedom there to like explore that visually.
Yes.
So this footage was stuff that we didn't use in your episode, but I wanted to put it in here because we only had 11 films tonight. And I said, okay, so I put it together, and it kind of made sense. There was a narrative somehow, somewhat. I put a song over it, and sometimes the music says what you can't visually. So you add that, and it supports each other. A picture holds 1,000 words. Let's go to questions. Any questions? Oh yes, because we don't see the world in slow motion. So sometimes the littlest movements says so much in slow motion. So you don't have to do like these kung fu attacks. Sometimes just turning and looking down in the corner like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It emphasized
the flapping of the jacket.
Flapping of the jacket. Yes, movement. Oh, well, that was pretty simple. So so she had one piece of a mask on, and I said action, and when I said action, she went, eh. And then she had a second one, and she went, eh. So in post, what I did is I cut out the mask itself, and I zoomed it in, and then I animated it to like, action.
It looks like it's all hitting me.
It's quite simple. It literally took only like 20 minutes to do the whole thing. Once you get a grasp of it, I can show you. It's really simple. You need Photoshop and your Premiere, and that's all you need. I hope you guys got encouraged by the next theme reveal video. By the way, a quick history on the theme reveal. I filmed it late last night after trivia. I said, I need to film a theme reveal because the screening is tomorrow. Let me get in an elevator and see what I can improv. So that was a lot of fun. Sometimes just let loose and be...
It's very secret. I can't. No. I can't. It's top secret. Yeah. I tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Okay, but it better be worth it. Damn it, there is no 12th floor. I knew it. Or is there? No, there isn't. There's not.
I get in the elevator sometimes and I'm bored and I'm lonely and they ask me what floor, and if there's only 11 floors, I go 12. And I say, you have to hit 4 and 8 at the same time. And sometimes people try to do it and I say, stop, please, I'm stupid, I'm so sorry.